Greetings, good afternoon, Cheryl Phoenix here. Just that last message with regards to the Black Child Agenda Conference, tackling the schools to prison pipeline. Make sure you get your tickets, all the w's.just-tickets.com, and just search for the Black Child Agenda. And also remember, the just-tickets.com website is a for us, by us production, just like the event. So people are like, oh, but you guys only deal with exclusions. No, we're dealing with exclusions. We're dealing with special educational needs. We've got Vanessa Bob, who is probably the leading parent out there right now when it comes to children with autism or any type of learning need. We also have Alison Morgan, who is a criminal defense lawyer. She's going to be talking about a lot of stuff to do with the criminality, how easy it is for your child to become criminalized, so to speak. We also have Paul Lawrence, author, co-founder of 100 Black Men of London. I know I've recommended them to many of you parents because as far as I'm concerned, they are one of the leading with the most and the longest track record of dealing with our young people. They started back in the early 2000s, just like when we started. Not the Black Child Agenda, another business enterprise I used to love run. Then we've also got Carolyn Osborne. Now, many of you don't know her. She is an education lawyer, as well as that she is one of the lead people that actually kept some legal aid, and her specialist area is children with special educational needs, children if they need transport to go to school. So if you want advice, and first-hand advice from the most experienced person I know in this country when it comes to education law, she will also be there giving a presentation on SEN. I also have another sister called Barbara, who, if you need an EHC plan to be written out, to be formulated, what the guidance is, etc., she will also be there doing a workshop with parents. We have Dwayne Patrick, as you know, Mr. ICANN. He's going to also be doing a workshop with our parents and young people. You know, there is so much. I can't go through the whole list of everyone. Tony Harrison will also be speaking. You've got myself, of course, with my unapologetic stance with regards to exclusions. Let me just turn off my engine here. So the event is on Saturday, April the 13th, between 3 and 9 p.m. at 187 Freston Road, which is in West London, right in front of Grenfell. You know, we haven't done an event in West London yet. For all of you that keep asking when I'm coming to South London, North London, and this London, that London, seriously, guys, come on now. It is so easy to get around London. A train, a bus, a plane, however it is, you can make your way down to West London. Because what I've noticed, I run out of time when it comes to doing events in other areas of London because I'm always on the road. So the next event I do believe is going to be in Birmingham. I'm toying with the dates right now. It's a huge venue, so just keep in touch with all the social medias with regards to that. Now, seriously, guys, don't wait for us to get to your area. Last year we did Tottenham. It was a packed event. The one key thing is that I always say is, did you learn something? Have you networked with other organizations? We're going to have stall holders down there with, there's a guy called Patrick, I'm not sure of his surname, who does mathematics. We're going to have sciences. We've got young stall holders. They're going to be food, eater food, meat eater food, because me love my chicken, me can't lie. There's going to be so much in the day, and there's a lot to pack in. So make sure you get there on time, because you're going to miss speakers. We've got, I think, 9 speakers lined up. We've got Gwenton Dennis Slowly, who's also going to be there. He advises, as you've seen with local government, national government, the police, on gangs, how grooming also works as well. So he goes into that area, and his organization as well, who deal with our young people directly. So none of the people I've got that are going to be at this event are on a long thing. They all deal with this matter on a daily basis. They are all highly skilled. They all have years of experience. Tell me where you can go and find a team of lawyers. We also have Jennifer Obaseki, who is a keynote when it comes to immigration, whether you're born here, not born here. If you commit a crime, you'll be sent home, wherever that home is, regardless of whether you're born here or not. So she'll be giving some hints and tips on that. There's so much that's going to be taking place during the day. We've got mindfulness meditation for parents. We've got support networks for parents, because I'm finding with all the calls I get, parents, it's like we're folding, we're crumbling because of the attack. One thing we do need to remember, this is not by accident. When I speak to you parents on a daily basis, every single day, you lot are so shocked. I'm no longer shocked, and you probably think I'm a bit strange. I'm not shocked by what I'm hearing. I'm not shocked that your child has been kicked out of class because of their hair. I'm not shocked that your child who's got learning needs is being excluded or discriminated against. I'm no longer shocked that your 4 and 5-year-old are being bullied. I'm not shocked by anything. I'm not shocked that a teacher's standing there watching your son or daughter being beaten up, and as soon as your son or daughter responds, they are now the aggressor and should be permanently excluded. None of these things shock me. The only thing that shocks me is the fact that we are so slow in the uptake of taking this thing seriously, of taking this very, very seriously, because the schools to prison pipeline, everyone thinks it doesn't, oh, it's not going to affect me. It doesn't affect me. You think? It affects all of us, whether your child is directly excluded, whether your child is a grade A student, whether your child attends a private school, you know, whether your child lives in a housing estate, and that don't mean nothing. Whether your child is an A-class student, from once they enter or touch these proofs, from once they enter this system, the attack begins. So you need to be very mindful. Come to the event, learn how to navigate this system, because it is very, very calculating. The fact that 7 out of 10 of my calls, social services are involved. Schools are lying and writing reports, lying about parents in there. We need to be on it. We need to make sure that we don't get caught out. Don't wait for something to happen. Forewarned is forearmed. So you need to know prior to anything happening. For once you're sending your child to school, make sure you're aware of the law. Make sure you're aware of what's going on. Don't be complacent. Oh, I sent my child to a private school. I live in a predominantly white area. That doesn't do nothing for you. Trust me. I'm a white parent with a mixed race child. It doesn't apply. Of course it applies, because the way how your child sees the world and the way how you see the world is completely different, particularly if you have a young black son. So moving to somewhere that's a predominantly white area because you're white and your child is black, they will always be seen as black. So they will always be a target. How are you arming that child with the information that they need? If you're going through issues with social services, how do you prevent it from escalating into something that it doesn't need? All of these speakers, I think I said 11 to 13 of them, will be at the event. Children under the age of 16 are free. Over 60s, just roll on in. You're also free. Parents, come, bring your children. We will have a sensory room within the venue as well. Kindly sponsored by Vanessa Bob from A Second Voice. So there's going to be something for everyone. The main thing is bring a notepad and pen, because you're not going to remember everything. There's going to be a lot of information. There's going to be some spoken word. There's going to be some poetry. You know, we don't do no long thing. As they say, we're not into the long thing. It's straight facts, it's straight information, and it's straight solutions. So if you're looking for solutions to our problems with this gun and knife crime, particularly knife crime, if you're worried about your son or daughter being groomed, if you're worried about child sexual exploitation, if you're hearing about this LGBT issue, which is the hot topic right now, but I've been talking about it for the last 5 years, if you're worried with regards to immunization, if you're worried with regards to all of these areas, make sure you're at the event, because yes, we're going to talk about the issues, but what we have, which is the main thing, is solutions. This is a no long thing production, and if you miss it, tough. We're not coming to South London, we're not coming to East London, we're not coming to North London, we're not, because you can get a train, you can get a bus, or you can drive. Make your way down to the venue, get there, and make sure you network with other people. That's the one thing that I will always say. Stop doing this stuff in isolation, because you will turn yourself crazy, and then they will section you. The amount of our young people I've seen being sectioned or on drugs of some sort, which are prescription drugs, it's not good. It's not a good look. We're losing a generation, people, and we're losing a generation of our young people as well. So this event is the largest of its kind to take place in the UK. We are raw, we do deal with the facts, and we also have solutions. You're not going to find all these solicitors and all these professionals in one space that can give you solutions there and then. Workshops galore, you know, stuff for young people galore. To book your tickets again, www.just-tickets.com. Find out more information, just Google the Black Child Agenda. Follow us on social media. We look forward to seeing you. It's going to be a good day. To have a good day. Take care. Cheryl Phoenix, I am out.